Burning through a market's ruthless grind. All coins burning to the ground. Wallets crumbling neath the drawdown's force. Clawing my way through the market's course. Oh, all coins burning to the ground. Igniting my fight. Drawdown slamming with all their might. Grip my stack as the flames ignite. All coins burning, refusing to take flight. Yeah. Bitcoin's blaze leaves my coins to charge. All coins crumbling where the love's gone far. Wallet sparking, wrestling to ride. Battling back neath unyielding skies. Oh, all coins burning to the ground. Ignite my fight. Drawdown slamming with all their might. Grab my stack as the flames ignite. All coins burning, refusing to take flight. Yeah. All coins burning to the ground, igniting my fight. Drawdown slamming with all their might. Grip my stack as the flames ignite. All coins burning, refusing to take flight. Yeah. All coins burning, fading to the dawn. Rising from ashes where the weak are gone. Oh yeah, keep me roaring, keep me roaring. I was down,
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I'd just say thank you.
but it's not
Thank you very much.
I was staring in red, watching my stack bleed dry. Portfolio in pieces, friends said just say goodbye. They told me to sell, pack it up, walk away clean. But something in my chest said hold on to the dream. I lost sleep for weeks, doubt crawling through my veins. Still I kept reloading every time the candle changed. The fear was loud, the pain was real, but deep inside I could still feel it's not over. I'm still here, still fighting through the smoke. It's not over. Every dip just taught me how to hold. It's not over. From the bottom I can see the break of day. It's not over. I'm not walking away. I bought the fear when everyone else ran scared. Average down harder while the weekends disappeared. They called me delusional, said I'd never see green, but I felt the shift coming in the silence between screens. Now the charts are turning, the volume starts to roar, and I'm still standing
gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, we got a moon rocket going off over there. What is going on over here? That's kind of crazy. That screen usually gets a little crazy at night anyway. How we doing, everybody? Sitting here watching Bitcoin go sideways on this small time frame, just ranging between 80, 82,000, $2,000 range. Not much you can do with it. I mean, you can if you want to try to do your little scalping plays and things like that. But it's so choppy. You really have to try to look for those bottom areas, and sometimes she goes a little bit lower than what you would expect. And then sometimes she goes up higher than what people were expecting. She's just flushing people out. It still has not made a lower low yet. Now, we might be getting ready to. This might be another leg down here, but some of the signs to the point that maybe it's not is that we took out this high and we took out this high, and we're probably testing those guys for support. If that area can hold, we might just continue this little happy trail to the upside over here. But I am concerned about these. It's a 6-minute time frame here. This is a small time frame. But we do have some bearish crosses over here on the bigger moving averages, 360 crossing 600 and 800. But you got some good bullish ones down here too. So what that means to me, my interpretation of this situation is a pullback and then rocket emoji as we go higher to take these other guys out and eventually come up and tackle this guy. That's kind of what I'm getting over here. Your mileage may vary. Why have I got a perforated line right there? I must have felt bad about something. All right, so we can look at it this way, taking this trend line, and some people might be seeing this as an inverted head and shoulder. It could be. The shoulder is lower than this one. The best one's this one is not. This is your bigger one. This is your smaller one. That means you got more momentum to the upside. And also notice that keeping in track with what would be forming in a neckline. Look at the shoulder heading. Oh, that's not a shoulder. It didn't make a shoulder. It dropped. Did not complete. So calling that early kind of made you look like, oh man, you pop off early in the bed at night, don't you too? Calling shots prematurely there, shooting your wad a little early on some pattern ideas, trying to front run them. That's what gets the early people in crypto in trouble. If you've been trading for a short period of time, you're probably find yourself fighting with those ideas. I got good news for you. Eventually, you kind of break away from those things. Oh, that's best to wait for a confirmation or something, right? I can't always just read the market's mind as it's playing out. I mean, you think you can at that stage in the game. But give your accounts a little bit of time. They will prove you wrong. Usually, right over here. We got a gap there between that idea. That's what I'm trying to point out between that line there. But we did okay. We came up, made a higher high, but head and shoulders, I don't know if it makes that for me. And I'm taking that as that's kind of bullish bearish is how I'm interpreting that. But still, we are up higher, so what does it matter? Then you got this idea. Now I like this a lot better. Depending on how you want to draw this, you can draw it this way, come this high to that low, or maybe you want to come over here, give you a little bit more of a channel idea that this way, but you are getting the very bottoms over here, not cutting through anything. But expanding broadening pattern or a bullish megaphone, we do it, especially if we do it like that, or a bullish channel, it did break out. It did pretty good. I normally look for them to level out before they go for it. This one decided not to do that. But we've still not taken these guys out over here. Until that happens, this is still a lower high idea. The best that we need to hope for is that we're pulling back to one of these areas. Could be as low as retesting this trend line area. That's also going to be around some Fibonacci areas. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty sure that it is. 382 right there. That would be the perfect one. That would be the perfect one to bounce off of right there. If we come back to that area, that is 80,000, right at 81,000, 80,900. Now, if we were to come back to that little area right there, That would be retesting the 50 moving average, possibly wicking down to the 100 moving average, which is making a bullish crossover at the moment on this tiny ass time frame, right? And not only that, but it would give us a third touch on what is right now a 2-touch trend line. Taking that in consideration, and that from these bottoms, this is the place that you want to look when you get a trend change, according to WDGAN. When you see something where this may just be a correction, this is a small time frame, but the biggest place to go heavy will be the next one coming down. As soon as we take out the high and we make our new higher low, that would be a good entry. Now this 382 is coming right in there, right? And it also gives us a very interesting AB equals CD, which happens a lot when we are changing trend, right? Looking for these higher highs and higher lows, especially when they first start, because that's the best time to get the biggest move, which is a 1-to-1. That takes us up to here to the 1.618 fib pull, if we were to get our Fibonacci, yeah. Let me go in this direction. It's at the 226 on this way. That's where your harmonic patterns have their different. You wonder what those other numbers are, but it is your should be your 618 area right up through here. Now, did you not do? You came down a little bit lower. Well, that went right there. If I go to the actual Fibonacci, it takes me right on the dot over there. So you can see this one. It has hit a 382 for the bigger idea. I was looking at. Oh, that was the local. That was the local. And I'll supply over here to this. Oh, gosh darn it. The turkey says, flustered. From here is your 618. And that's just the very, very local right there. I'm trying to rectify my situation over here. So putting that 1-to-1 move from here off the Fibonacci gets us right to the 618. That's still the target that I'm going to be looking for. Now this one qualifies, but it's better if it does. When sometimes you'll see them when they really respect it, like right here, really respected it. Bouncing straight from there, I have a good chance of meeting this move over here. However, is not. And so we get a little bonus target, and we're almost there. We're almost there right now. Almost hit it. It is right over here, 382. So those are the two guys that I'm looking for right there if we do manage to get up. But it's the main one. Its main goal is to come up here to that top line, though. That'd be about 81.5. Now we're looking at the small time frames, right? This is all going to be very, very silly when we zoom out. That's the crazy thing about it. 16 people hanging out with the turkey. How are we doing tonight? If I seem a little distracted today, I am very tired, people. But I got some big announcements for the show tonight. I got some big announcements, so hang on. You guys, you got 16 people here. You guys get the inside scoop and everything. Let me zoom out, finish with Bitcoin, come over to the chats, and then make the channel announcements. I guess for you music lovers out there, I got just something for you here. All right, so he puts the labels on the charts, and then he gets under his skin again. Above the 9 moving average on the 2 hour, that's good. Bouncing off of this area over here, which is a trend line. If we zoom out, it looks pretty gosh darn good that we're finding some respect on this major trend line. That's what we're liking. We can bounce off of this expanding, broadening pattern. Does lead us up to higher areas if we get lucky, but before we can get to 89.5, we got to break through this area that's been kicking our ass pretty hard and heavy. This 618, major 618 fib pull from the high to low, the recent high to low from here to there, that we're having trouble with that. It's starting to get right into this area right over here where, actually, see right where price is, if you can see that little line going across my screen. Yeah, we're bumping heads into what was support over here in November when we had the big fall down. That's where we caught. There was a lot of support there. It couldn't go any further. Well, they said, this is a good place to buy Bitcoin. So they did. And then we went up, and then they said, this is a great place to sell all that damn Bitcoin. And down we came. And I'm like, okay. You little bastards. Let's say you got most of that move there. You got a 14, 15% move, and that's all it takes to make you greedy little bastards want to dump the market. Because that was a nice little fake out. Adam and Eve for the pattern traders out here. And looked like it was going to get support there, and then it didn't. And then you're kind of just left with, oh man, what the hell? It's got a bearish retest on a trend line. If you put a trend line under there, and you can get outside the, oh man, Adam and Eve, I don't know what to do with the rest of it. Well, there's another side. It's right there. Adam and Eve is just happens to be that triangle pattern, which is a little bit bearish. But it didn't meet its measured move that a lot of people are taking. Flagpole would be about right here, really. And it didn't even come close to meeting that. That's why if you're really a pattern trader, I just think you don't have a good pattern education until you go over and check out thepatternSite.com by Thomas Bukowski. It's free education over here. He wrote the encyclopedia on it. He wrote the books on it. And there is boring. It's some boring ass stuff, but it's the stuff that you need to know if you're going to do this. Unless you just want to listen to anybody who's always flagged to the upside, and you can be told anything or both ways at the same time, right? There's a multiplier you can apply to this. It's about 61%, if my memory serves me correctly, that you can shorten this up and make that measure move a little bit more accurate. And if you put it right there, using this principle, then it pretty much, you got that zone. Thomas Bukowski is talking about that. I think he's switching his mind over to that too now. I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin on the 2 hour. He's above the 9. Everything's fine as far as I can see. It's just in choppy weather. They're going to play us for a few days, it looks like. The 4 hour does have some bad news for us, though. It's going to be hard to get past 81,000 here, and we're right there. Yeah, it's going to be hard for us here. We got a bearish cross trying to happen here with that 9 over the 21. That can push us back down, people. So I see some chop. I see a little bit more chop, and maybe we can get these straightened out. The bigger moving averages, that's our momentum, right? And so far, so good. Bullish cross over here. That's good. That's good. We just went under the 50 for a little bit, and we're trying to reclaim it. And that's the big thing to keep this trend going, is to make sure we get above the 50 moving average, especially on these bigger time frames. So when we see it here on the 4 hour, that's a major marker to be paying attention to. It just tells me with that other cross over here, it's having a hard time going to hold it for a minute. It may take it. They may trade us here sideways or through tomorrow. Who knows? Well, right now, we do have bouncy from this area. So let's see how far we can go. It's a little bit better when you zoom in. We can see the battle unfold over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make some announcements over here after I say hello. Let me come over and say hello to all the 16 wonderful people here. We got Strega and PMO is first, Steve. Those modern oddities, you're first tonight. Yeah. Although we'll clap. Once you get it, you just can't get rid of it. I'm just saying. Milfy banned from the man that brought you Milfy cereal. Speaking of Milfy cereal, that is one of our sponsors, and this is the man, Ave Medina, that brought this sponsor to me right here. I'm so appreciative of Ave. It's a fine product too. We don't have any music going. Oh my gosh. Forgot the music going on. Put the music on. Or did I just take it off?
She a MILF.
Oh, there's some.
Well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Yeah. Pour it up, Milfy cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul. For real. Hey.
Milfy cereal, ladies and gentlemen. Get you a big old bowl full today. Nothing like having a big old mouthful of milky cereal, I'm telling you. So we got PMO, we got Ave Medina. I see you in the house, my man. My biggest competition on my own damn show. I'm about to lose my show to the competition. I can't believe I can't rig my own show. Namaste. Namaste right here. And bitch about it. What's up, Ave? Good to see you, my man. You might find what I got to put up of interest over here. And we got Joe from Trade Intuition. Hey, Joe, how you doing, Joe? Well, that just gives me a reason to go ahead and go over to this point. And MG Motorsports from Down Under. How you doing, MG? Good to see you, my man. Nightbot says, lively at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Full TAA on all coins and setups. Crypto Squid. What the F did that girl eat? The blonde girl? Oh, that's Jenny's mom. Yeah. We found her at the buffet. We thought it was Jenny at first, but no. That's the, yeah, see, Society X. So how you doing, Society X? Not bad. Would you hit it? You're not supposed to hit women. I'm just trying to throw that, and that was... You'd beat her? What? I gotta stop. Society X, Jimmy's mom's got it going on. You should see the bigger version. There was a 300-pound version. No music. Well, we got the music. Joe, going to give you a shout out over here. And, but first, we got to go over to the page I got pulled over here. Oh, maybe I don't. There's Joe. I guess we don't have to. What the hell happened? You were set up, and now you're not here anymore. All right. Well, what happened, dude? Oh, okay. Now you're here. I don't have it. This channel right here is Defcoin Records. This is my label, if you will. Defcoin Records. Videos putting up there. It's the music that you're hearing on the show behind you that I have not released. Here's what I've decided to do. And it's got a really interesting story behind it related to the other channel that you've been hearing me talking about. It's a weird story. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Stick around. It's getting kind of interesting. But anyway, this music, I haven't been putting it out on Spotify and all that. I don't really have an incentive. It doesn't pay me crap. I think for the last year, $32 is what I've accumulated. The last time I looked, it was really pitiful. You don't make any money in streaming. But it's not about that. But anyway, I just wanted to do something a little bit different. I had some inspiration for doing this, and I just took it and put my little twist on it. And this is Defcoin Records, and so there are music visualizers, and there are 3 that were released today, and then there are 2 that are coming out tomorrow. The next day, I may release another one. I may release 2 a day or 1 a day. I don't know, but I have a lot of music that I could get out there. I figured I would go ahead and grow a record label over here, and this would help me gauge which ones are gaining the tractions for me to release. I mean, the ones that people like, and you know, so I can see how they respond to it, right? So if you don't mind, if you're interested in that, but what it is it's just a visualizer. Well, it's not visual. Oh, is it not playing? Is it not playing? Here was the first one. Oh yeah, that was playing. Let me turn it down over here. So it's just a simple visualizer. There's some stuff going on in the backgrounds and things like that, but you got the music playing. And it's based. I've got some inspiration from several places on this style over here, but it's raw, it's rough, it's gritty. It's where it's if you're going to have a career, that you got to get dirty. You got to get dirty. Shout out if you know CBGB. But this is the Defcoin Records site. If you can, if you're interested in that, you want to go over there and hit that subscriber button, because there's only 2 subscribers and 5 videos over there. This is where most of the music stuff that you hear on the stream, I'm going to be making it available. So if you like some of the songs, let me know with the little record emojis or whatever as they play or whatever, if you happen to remember. And I'll take note of those, and then I'll release visualizers on them. and then they'll be available. If you like them, you can add them to a playlist. You can even make a video and put it on Friday night or the effing video show. That's cool. That's an idea. Ave did it, and he's winning my. He seems to be the winner so far. Unless you people go vote, maybe you'll vote for him and keep him there, or maybe you'll vote him out. Let somebody else have a chance that has a monopoly on it and can't win. I mean, it's the way the world's always operated. Why is it not working now? Why does it not work for me? It works on the Clintons. Damn it. Oh, man. Bill, you got it going on, baby. Bill's a gangster. I don't know that. Anyway, Green and Supreme, if that means anything to you, that song is over here. Those giant green and Supremes right over there. That one's out. And Humper Dumper, Jane Street, Phantom 50, and a little 80s flair there with No Can Do. Did I ever share that in the gosh darn chat over here? I meant to. But let me go over and give a shout out to Joe at Trade Intuition, who happens to be in the chat. I did not forget. And he went early at 9 p.m. tonight. It's where all the cool kids go and hang out before you guys cool kids come here. Well, you're cool, you know, right? And if you haven't been hanging out there, what you're missing out on some good alpha and just good fellowship there over on Joe's channel. Very warm, very inviting place, very personable. Not like me where I just get off in the charts and just sit here and talk and talk and talk. And blah. Oh, hey, how you doing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if I might draw your attention while we're still over here to Crypto Music TV, as I coyly come over here into the chat and paste the link over here to Defcoin Records here on YouTube. That's where you will find it. This is Crypto Music TV. I've got an interesting story about this. Are you guys interested in it, or you just want me to go ahead and get into the charts? Show me in the chat. Let me give it a few seconds for this delay to get over. 14 people, 4 of you already said, "Screw this. He ain't talking about charts. I'm gone." Let me know. I don't want to bore you or anything, but it's a very interesting story when it comes to this and a competitor. So, which led to, well, you'll see. Me doing what I'm doing on the other channel. But Crypto Music TV, this is where we got the effing crypto show, Friday night crypto video show with Jenny. Miss Jenny over here, new episode is coming out this Friday, episode 3. Is this the one that's going to do, or is it the next one? If Ave wins this damn contest 3 times, he gets to go into the Hall of Fame before I do. And that's just not fair. Since, I mean, they can rig elections in Washington, D.C., and I can't rig my own show. Sean, are you sabotaging me? What the hell? Anyway, it's a friendly competition. So I'll catch you out late at night, Ave. I'm just saying. Here we go. But Miss Jenny over here, you're missing. It's. How can you say no to that face? How can you say no to that face? 12 people. Oh, gosh, we're losing everybody now. All right. We can take a hint. All right, let's come over here and let me come with. He almost is subbed. All right. You get the clappy clap. Somebody's poking Jenny's mom over here. The music is off. Is it still off? Oh, man. Well, I'm going to have to turn it up for that. Meet Damien. Meet Damien's in the house over here. Let me come back over to my the Crypto Music TV channel real quick and on my way over here to scroll down through here. Bypassing, taking a detour by the Defcoin Records channel over here. 5 subscribers, thank you. You guys warm my heart. You make me want to cry again on public TV. I don't know what to say. I'm about to lose my shit right here in front of you. I swear to God, I'm about to wipe my eyes and just bawl like a little bitch right here in front of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. No, but seriously, thank you. And where we were headed was to the Meet Damien channel. Fellow YouTuber streaming earlier tonight. I caught some of that show there a little bit. I don't say much because I'm busy doing all this gosh darn stuff I've got going on, man. My plate is getting fuller and fuller between this channel with the Jenny show, and then of course there's got to be videos to show, right? Part of the process, picking out which songs on the other ones to release. Then I can maybe make a half-assed decent video for them to go. And then we got Squirrely Dave's comedy. Oh my God, he is raunchy as hell. You don't want to miss episode 3. It's going to hit hard. It's going to hit some truths over there. It's going to offend some people. Some people are going to get pissed. But that's what the show is about. It's about a lot of fun, having a good time, and crypto music, and just being silly. The commercials are silly. It's a fun show. And I hope you guys enjoy that. Because gosh darn it, this is a freaking lot of hard work. Let's come over now. I think I'm done. Let me get back to the chat. We'll come back to the charts. Story time, says Joe. Joe says story time. Tony Go says Crypto Music TV. Fire, 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 fire. Meet Damon says, I'm still using Trade Intuition short on Solana this weekend as a teaching example as to why you can't enter shorts without looking at momentum indicators for direction. I don't know. I gotta take a look at that Solana. I saw some interesting things going over there, and I'm just wondering if it's still going to play out or not. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it. We'll take a look. The momentum was there. The moving averages were bullish. I remember noting that. But there's something hanging there. She ain't at 118 yet, though, is she? That is one of the possible targets. And then there's some others. Diamond Hand Diaper, says PMO. Full-time turkey. I feel like it. Man, it's been a wild day. All right. So, the story. If you guys are interested in the story, because that's what I'm going to. 17 people here. It's just us. It's Crypto Music TV. You know, when I had the idea to do that, I was like, whoa, fuck. It just like came, and I was like, why haven't I done that already? It's crypto parody. I said, that's cute and everything. Parody, you know. But Crypto Music TV, and I went in and I got the name right off, and then I had to put in my handle. I forgot to do it the first time after I claimed the channel, right? So I got the channel name. This is available. This variation. Or whatever, but getting the handle over here, I had to put a dash in. I didn't think too much of it or anything. Weird thing, there's another Crypto Music TV. Now there's not many. There's several on here, but some of them haven't been touched in years. And you got the stuff that goes back 12 years, right? There's not much here as far as crypto music. But when you do a search for Crypto Music TV, there's this guy who went from 12 subscribers just the other day to 20 now. Now, this is a Crypto Music TV over here too, right? You go there and take a look at this. This is stuff 2 months ago. It's in different languages. It's you know, interesting, but missing a little something, right? And then of course you got, and then this is the other guy's channel. Now the weird thing is, I couldn't get that handle because he has it. He's got the handle. He's got a Telegram too. We have to check that out. He's got the actual handle. Now he did put his title all together, so I guess that's why I got the title. But here's the weird thing. Do you know how long this channel's been up? It's like we both did this. We both did this within about, I don't know, within a day of each other. We both did. He posted his first video up 5 days ago. That's right before I got I put mine up there. Wait a minute, that's fine. Wait a minute, I saw his beginning day. That doesn't make sense because we've had a couple of episodes of. It was on Crypto Parody though. That was it. So I decided to switch over to Crypto Parody, and I just missed But that's interesting. He's on the same. But look, he's got visualizers up, right? And then I noticed, like, he's been putting out like 8 of these suckers a day. He started out with just one, then a couple, and then the last couple of days he's flooding the algorithm. And it's not bad. It's pretty decent music, I gotta say. And listen to some of the. He's got something cool going on. So I'm not hating on him at all. And so I was like, well, gosh darn it. You can see a difference between my crypto music TV channel and then his. Because it's different takes on it, but I like what he's doing there, and so that is the story behind why I'm doing that over on the other channel. For those of you that don't know, Defcoin Records right over here. So these are my visualizers over here, and I'm getting used to this format. I have to learn new software to get all this stuff done. But there we go. There's Jane Street. That's a catchy tune. All right, so that's all I've got as far as that stuff. 22 people hanging out. Well, that's cool. Hey, is Elvis still on break? Those gosh darn fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. He loves those little bastards.
For those of you that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
He likes it buttered and also in the bacon grease, like the lard, I guess, or whatever. I mean, I'm just telling you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into crypto. That's what we came here for. That's what we're here for. And we're watching Bitcoin. What we need to look at is these altcoins. What? Oh, did we just kill you? I just killed crypto bubbles. Let's bring that back. Throw you back over there. So here we are on the daily. We want to look at how we've been doing. We're break even on the daily. Not much going on yet. I thought they looked like they were doing pretty good. On the week, we're still up about almost 10%, 7 to 10% across the board on most of the altcoins. Bill, I guess that's what we're chasing now. Yeah, that's what we're chasing now. There's River, then Rave, and then are you a Binance thing? Is this a Binance thing? I gotta know. I got a feeling that it probably is. That acts like it is, and then we know how that ends out. What was that other one from Chain AI, or what was it? The other one that pumped up before. There's several. They get hype behind them and they pump up and everybody wants them, and then hell, I can't even remember what they're called. I barely remember what River's called now. Nobody ever talks about it now. The Binance effect right there is what I call it. So let's take a look at our indicators, our indices over here, and this is our altcoins. And how many times have I erased that? I swear to God, I'm saving you this time. Look, save. I'll never see it again. I hope. I do. This computer's haunted. We made a higher high over here, right? We're looking for a measure move to take us up about $800 billion. I'm just going to draw a little line right over here. A gray line, so I know it's not a fib. And we're retesting this area, right? And it could be that, or it could be a little bit lower. There's also a diagonal or a trend line area here we could be coming down to. But right now, it doesn't look like she wants to do it, does it? Could be finding support already. That's nice. Not broke the trend line. Might, are you touching the wick? Touching the wick to bodies right there. So that there's a steeper angle that's something like that. But this one, it looks like we're kind of catching a little something there, right? Maybe. 4-hour candle is actually looking kind of good for altcoins. We need to go look at some altcoins. Then you got Bitcoin dominance over here, which is still hanging out. It's still above that yellow line. As long as it's above that yellow line, it's not doing us any favors. But once again, we lost a trend. Maybe we're trying to come down a little bit, but it just seems like we keep moving up. We keep making higher highs on this little bastard. Teases with us. Doesn't continue going lower. Made a higher low here. It's in a possible upward trend finding support over in this area. It may just kind of do an over under here and just kind of go sideways and then go on this little happy little ass to the upside right there. That's not going to be great for our altcoins over here. Then we got this tether dominance. Now we got to break out of that guy, which we don't want to see for that. We want to see this one coming down. It is coming down now, but a lot of people will say, let's a flag to the upside. And if it is, if they're right, if that does work out as a flag, I think it's a little bit less doubtful because it broke a trend line. That's an argument I'm going to have. But if it does break to the outside, the altcoins are going to dump on your ass, and it may be sell and may walk away. And that's something we need to keep in mind, is this sell and may walk away and not get too bullish as we go into the summer. We see that we got reason to stay bullish, we can, but do you want to be caught holding bags again? Have you not held enough bags in your crypto career? I think people sit on these bags, get stuck with these bags every cycle. Even the ones you forgot about. Oh man. So ladies and gentlemen, I would join Trade Intuition on shorting Solana now because the momentum indicators are saying it could play out. I think Joe was too early on the short trade. Kinda got that. Me, Damien, teach an example. You're funny. And we got your boy with the $5. Look at that. Took me a minute. I'm sorry. Bam. Swift coin. Let's take a look at Swift coin. Thank you for your support. As soon as I see that little sucker, I got sidetracked from the alien. Sorry. Let's go take a look at Swift coin, see how it's doing. Then I want to take a look at Solana after this. Wait a minute. Let me be sure I got the... Okay, you didn't ask for a certain thing. This is against USDC. It shouldn't be any much different. I'm just looking for chart. I need some action over here. I want to zoom out, go to the daily, see what the hell's going on over here. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Whoa, look at that. What the hell is that? Well, it looks like I've looked at it before. And somewhere over through here. Just following the trend, seeing if it's ever going to break to the upside, and it never did. It just kept on going down under that trend line. And any kind of breakout that you got right now is just going sideways. It's an accumulation, in my personal opinion, over here, like a lot of them. That's a nice channel. That's a nice channel. That's a nice partial decline. There's just no volume here on this. Bearish crosses over here, so I wouldn't expect it to get too far above 0.008, but we could go up there and test that. Test this little guy over here and test these guys, right? This is where the majority of all the action and support and resistance was, right? I'm switching it up just a little bit. I don't want to be sitting here pulling fibs all night. I feel like I bore people with that. So I put high to low, and we're below all the major fibs that we would really want to see hold over here, based on that idea. That puts this guy over here, which is, well, it's zero starting position right over here. Same place we were. We got to put that on the line at the zero position, right? All right, let me get this guy up. Well, I gotta work some inside stuff here to get. Oh, I've erased those. I almost got rid of my moving averages. All right, I gotta do some verifications over here and see where we are. If I think we might be at a nice area.
Don't know why, and I don't know why.
113. Boom. Local, we got something right here. That's a nice rounding shape going on this one. I like that. I like that. So from what we got here, we do have a nice pivot area that we could be bouncing back up. Now, I don't know if this is the bottom. I don't have anything else bigger over here. That's even lower than what I'm looking for. One thing that oh, that's not going to do anything. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, I see you. I see you. You're hidden in there. I didn't see that. There's an M shape in there. I thought it was just going straight up. Oh, is that what I'm looking for then?
I don't even care.
Come hither, Swift Coin. Why are you being janky? There it is. There it is. There it is. There you're hidden over there. You're what I was needing right here.
Crypto doing flips. I'm stress ordering tacos like they're trading.
Yeah, you went below that.
Portfolio bleeding, but my belly's in command. I'm negotiating with DoorDash like it's a margin plan.
This was the 1272 area right here. It just went flat there, dropped below. Did get a little something after that. 382 or 1.3182. 1.382. And just a slow burn down, a little deep slow burn. Okay. So we hit that one. We made that one. And now we got this one. And this is where we're finding ourselves now. Another 272. Okay. And we lost that one after a double bottom there. And that brings us down to this one. And we're at the 113. 272 is down here. I'm not convinced that we're going to hit that one. I do like where it bounced from. I think we got us something. Now it's time to flip the fibs around and do the fibs correctly from swing high to swing low. Our 236 at the bottom. The other way was correctly too. Depends on what you're looking for. I just got to clarify that. You're like, what? You got retracements and you got extensions, right? Retracements and extensions. And when something goes up and it comes back down, it retraces. So if I'm looking for that where it's coming down to, I've got to pull it from low to high. And then that's where it can come down from here. Oh my God, it fell 70% or 50% or blah, blah, blah percent. We're coming from the top of this range. It's a scale from 0 to 100, right? It starts the 0 to 100's at the bottom. Once I get my calculation from that, then I can pull from that high to this low. Now the other techniques come into play here. All right, under here's our accumulation zone. If you're making a long-term play on this one's your friend. I'm on the 12-hour chart. You got the rip and flip happening over here. Possible inverted Adam and Eve trying to happen right here. Trying to come up. So we're looking at this area right over here, 0.004. Boom! Right there in that area. Takes me a minute. Just let me get it all put together and then we can talk about it. But if you're making the bottom, and then remember your main goal, your mission in life, you're like that little trout swimming upstream. You're not going to stop until you die or you make it. And its only goal at this point is to take out this high. Therefore, we're looking also at a bigger 382. Also takes us up toward these bigger moving averages. These are my 666 and 800 right there, 800. Notice how they're covering around. Notice how we're getting ready to start climbing through them. Swiftcoin, you're at probably one of the best places to pick this up, in my personal opinion. Not financial advice, but it makes me want to get in on it. I'm just saying, when I'm looking at it being 0.003 cents here, and you decide to take a long, I'm on a 12-hour. It might as well be trading a daily. Just getting up to this target over here. It's not even confirming this Adam and Eve idea that we're trying to, just this little local one. It's probably part of a bigger one. That's a 2 to 1 right there. That's with a deep ass stop loss. You can tighten that up and get somewhere from a 5 to 1 ratio. But coming up to the bigger, look over here. That's the big boy target, the higher high target. Once it meets its goal, gets up there. If you're accumulating down through here, that's a 112% move over there. And depending on where you put your stop loss, you're talking about a 10 to 1 risk to reward. If you're patient and don't screw it up, that would be your swing trade idea. That's a big swing trade, long, patient swing trade to see it do it, because you don't know, and then it just happens all at once. So limiting orders, and that's where your Fibonacci's come in for just set it, forget it, get paid on the way up. That's what I do, and it worked out pretty good. The point being, this is where the smart money buys. It's smart because it sells on the way up. Yeah, I think you're one of the smart ones, and I think I want to be one of the smart ones too. I gotta make a note of this. Swiftcoin. Now, I'm not really familiar with what Swiftcoin is, so I'm going to come over here. We're going to go over here and put it in at CoinGecko. And do see how many. That sucks. 10 billion coins. I hate that. But that's starting to become standard. It's got a $35 million market cap. For real? It's all-time high on this one was 4 cents, a little over 4.5 cents. I'm trying to do this math in my head. But if we're at 0.3, let's say it takes the 3x just to get up to 1, a 3 to a penny. You can do that 4.5 times? So we're talking about like about 1,200% gain, about 12x. Possible. If it ever got back up to its all-time high, which was February of last year. 1 year ago. Is a Swift blockchain is a cross-chain swap aggregator? Okay, so kind of like what's that one that fell off? It fell off the board though. Not Uniswap, but oh crap. I know I got a little small bag of it somewhere too. I can't think of the name of it. Aggregate ones kind of just look around at all the other. They're not really a DeFi. They're just looking at where they're the middlemen, and you gotta remember that. Swift has been listed with several well-known exchanges such as Coinbase, OKX. Okay, so they're out there. But they have the Swift blockchain was established in Silicon Valley. Oh, the Silicon Valley guys, 2017. It's been here for a minute. I've heard Swift a lot. Aggregator for DEX and SEX. Oh, it does both. Okay. Both on-chain and off-chain. So like in your wallets then, they might be the ones behind some of your wallets. You can trade like Binance and Mexi and stuff like that. But you're doing it on chain. It's kind of a neat little workaround for, doing some stuff. It's just, and you can actually trade from your wallet. Phantom does something like that. Which wallet? Trust Wallet does that. I used to trade Binance. I couldn't get an account at Binance, but I could trade it through my wallet at one point, right? When they were doing all the KYC, I was able to get by with trading it there and have a variety of coins that I couldn't get otherwise. All right, so here on the 12 hour, I see a ribbon flip. Let's come to the 4 hour and see what it looks like. 18 people hanging out. I'm here tripping on Swift coin. I was trying to just make a little note so I can remember to get into it. I write this down and I'll just forget about it. That's just usually how it works out. But put it on this growing pile of ones I have not looked at since I wrote them down. That's how my life is. How you guys doing over here? We're going to take a look at Solana over here next and see if we can stir the pot. You'll have to live with the spoon. Meet Damon re-entered last night. Live trading won 4x more than my previous trade. Had a very tight stop loss with 10x leverage, just to let you know. So you're funny. What if they flip the script on selling May? The way is whose cycle has been messed up and what? What if they flip the script on selling May? This way the who cycle That's messed up. Maybe a typo or I'm out of context. Sorry, Wario Land. Walk on the side, ganja game. Leverage look fun. That one needs a. It'll probably find its way over on DEFCON records there. Text and sec. Oh, now there's some song and video ideas right there. Get in, Road Dawg. Get in. It looks good. It really does. Swift looks good to me. I mean, let's take a look on a weekly. I mean, come on. There's going to be. Is there some resistance? Let's check our trend lines over here. Yeah, we are under, but gee, coming up. So 0.06 cents and up through there. 50 moving average is about 0.006. Okay, that's the 100%. The 100% from here. I kind of like it. I just think it's trying to accumulate. Let's take a look at Solana. I guess on Binance over here. Look at you, Solana. Shoulder, head and shoulder. Munchies hit harder than a 10x liquidation tax. Brain says maybe slow down, body says light it. I think we already got this stuff over here. This is on the weekly chart, by the way. 200 moving average is coming over here at 106, and we look like we're trying to push up in that direction, right? Got some rejection here at 98 with the 21. We got rejected by the 21. 9 moving average is down at 86, so we're kind of in betwixt them. They're trying to figure out who's got custody this weekend. They're fighting over who gets to keep the kids. Price action this weekend is what's going on. They're in the middle of the battle. Passing off the price action one to each other right there. What a shame. All right. You shouldn't have cheated. What? Let's not bring it up. 9 over the 21. That's some of the bullish momentum that we got right there. Let me get rid of some of these lines. The angles are different over here. And if they're different on a bigger time frame, I respect the hell out of that more. Let's take her down to the old daily ding dong over here. As we're starting to get in, and now we're seeing the big double bottom over here. I believe the side that we talked about, right? Right at the top of the WEEX is the top of the rejection here. You got a little zone that kind of comes through here, and that's what we're struggling with, right? I've still got a target right over here at 103 that we may be trying to work our little happy asses up to. But we came up, we did take this high out. 2 days ago, and then said, oh, that's all I got. That's it. I'm done. I'm winded. I don't know. Maybe the cigarettes. Probably all the weed, because I don't really smoke cigarettes. Probably all the weed. But I can't bring. Yeah, I'm winded. All right, so we got that idea. Possible double topish, but it did make a higher high. A little bit of a pullback. 9 moving average over here at 92. Looking at this channel idea gives us a little something, but no. Take it with a grain of salt. The 9 moving average comes into that. What if it does find support there at 93? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? But you know, most of the time, that was cool that met right there on that. I can't leave it there because it's only one touch. That doesn't make a trend. That's not a trend. Doesn't deserve a line. You gotta have 3. I need 3, really. Or more. All right, so pull back to 93, or in most cases, this is, damn it, there's something down here like a magnet pulling me to the bottom. I was trying to get something out of Joe. That's like a magnet down here. Just pulls price. In a bear market, you rarely hold these guys. You come down. Actually, in a bearish market, when you get a setup like this, a breakout like that, you're almost sure it's coming in. You're hoping and praying that it would hold support here, but the bad news is it usually doesn't, and it breaks through there, and you're like, oh my God, that is bear market. We're not getting there right now. We're getting something in betwixt. And I kind of like it. I think we're seeing Bitcoin mature as an asset, and I think it's having a positive effect on some of these bigger coins, such as like Solana over here. I just saw this big red dot over here on the daily and stochastics. Everything's starting to turn to the downside here, which leads me. But you almost got the other one. I was looking at this guy over here. There were the two versions of this bear setup that I was keeping my eye on. I've got it on a chart somewhere. But the first one, the 6186, I was looking at 786, was down here. The next one I was looking at was actually up through here. But even that's a little off, because this is that inverted Gartley is what I was looking at first. But there's a chance for these harmonic things when we get something like that it just takes it a minute to start working out. So just keeping my eye out for the rejection here. If this area holds, if the 9 moving average will hold, or if the weight of this 50 moving average being under the 100 can pull us down to touch it. At least come down here to touch this guy at the 21. That's at $87, right? The gap over here on the Ichimoku cloud says that we might feel some of that gap, so I am looking for it to come down. Here on the 04 hour, we haven't yet lost that trend line, but I don't think it's going to be time to be bullish. Oh man, maybe it'll hold it. It might. We got 1 hump, 2 hump, might have 1 more hump before we dump. That's what our 5-way structures tell us. But then we get the nice little correction. Again, it takes us closer to $90 than not. Projection off the 800 moving average on the 4 hour. Well, we got a chance to come down. She's still got some bullish markers here with the trend line. I can't get bearish on it until I break the trend line. That's the kind of confirmation I'm looking for to change my mind. Until she breaks that trend line, it can bounce and go higher. We get this last little section here. We got this section, 1 more section, and then do our 3-wave correction. Because that's usually how corrections work. They usually work in 3 ways. I see. Yeah, and you can tell who subscribes to those philosophies or not when you see them draw lines on the chart, whether how many lines we get going on or something. You can tell who kind of leans with Elliot and who doesn't. Oh God, I lean with a crackhead. I'm in company of a crackhead. Elliot says that we're coming down here and getting ready to go to heaven. Elliot says Solana is getting ready to go to blast off. Elliot says Solana is going to get higher than he is. And then I get to the daily and he changes his mind, tell me it's coming down. Elliot, that's the kind of crackhead that you are, my friend. Elliot wave, my friend. Depending on what time frame you're on. The daily does give us some bearish crosses. We'll see that influence. We should see something come down on Solana. I'm not expecting. I don't know that this trend line is going to hold and make it go sideways, lose it. The bigger thing, the bigger time frames are telling us, go easy on it. Ladies and gentlemen, this turkey is tired tonight. I'm just saying. I have been doing so much. It's the editing. It's the damn editing. Joe, I've been editing, man. I forgot what a damn drain that takes on me. That's why we stream. We don't like the editing. Editing sucks. In the meantime, it is time for our sponsor.
The morning's gray. The clock's a foe. The world outside moves so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
One of these days I'm going to get it. One of these days I'm going to get it. I haven't caught it yet. It's like trying to catch smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to come over to the chat. See if you can get me back on track over here because Dave, you're correct. I'm seeing squirrels. I'm seeing squirrels just like Squirrely Dave, whose new shorts are out every day over here on Crypto Music TV channel. While you're over there, I'm just saying, you can find the exclusive, very hard to find, very hidden 6 subscribers. Yeah, I love you guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll say nice things about you next Thanksgiving, I promise. Unless you eat my sister out again. All right. At DEFCON Records over there. I was in the chat. Editing sucks. Don't it? But you know what? To do this one, and I got rid of Premiere Pro. That damn shit, that's too expensive. That stuff is too expensive. All the subscription stuff, and then they jack up and bundle and everything and just try to just suck you dry. Even TradingView over here, what do they got going on? I noticed this is up. There's a crypto sale on TradingView. Let me see. A month. Ultimate is 40s. Who the hell wants to pay $50 a month for something? That's, I mean, so I guess if you can afford to do it, but that's, and look at the world today. Look at our damn economy today. What the hell's wrong with you people? Premium's $21 a month. That's a pretty good discount. Billed annually. That's still a hell of a lot. That's cheaper than what I paid for, though. I remember paying about $500 or $600 to get. I hope it was a year, right? I think it's by a year. Yeah. So that's actually pretty good. 70% off. Usually it is Thanksgiving when they do this stuff. You catch them during Thanksgiving, and they don't do any. You rarely find them do anything else. So I don't get anything from this. I just happen to know it and trying to think it's about time for me to renew, and I don't want to renew at the price that I paid before. So 80%. But if you go monthly. What the hell? So plus, you can get 10 indicators per chart, which is plenty. The Essential is 14. And then you get the free version, right? They still got the free one, right? Look, premium is $70 a month, plus is $34 a month. If you do it annually, what is it, 21? They're both the same. They're the same price, but $21.56 a month, $21.50. So that's a pretty good deal. I don't know if I got that one or not. I thought I did. I had to get the VRVP indicator, and you had to have a premium to get it because I wanted to be like my mentor. He had it, and then I don't ever use the damn thing. All right, so how do I get out of here, Sean? Get me out of here. All right, thank you. I was going to look at something else, but I forgot it. Oh, editing sucks. It takes me a long time. Oh, but I've been trying out some different. I got rid of Premiere Pro. That's what I was saying earlier. But I found out I've been trying out some other ones, and I used DaVinci. I don't like it. It's a different mindset to use it than what I've been used to. So that's just totally foreign to me. It was hard. But I did the first episode of the F and Video Show, Friday Night Crypto videos, on it, and there's some issues. And so I tried with Caden Live. Got used to that. That's okay. I'm used to that. So that's what I've been using now. I'm feeling more comfortable with it for what I need to do, right? And it's a good editor. And then today I tried CapCut. Now that one's cool. It's got a free version, but they got tiers. But they got AI mixed with that, and I was like looking really bitchin'. Like if you want to, and it's not very expensive. I think they had one of them about $10 a month. I'm not going to do it because for what I need it for. But if I needed some more serious editing, or if I was going to edit a lot, I think I can do what I do without it. But it unlocks a lot of features over there that do some stuff. So I can see it being a rival for Premiere Pro and some of the other ones. The AI stuff coming and everything is making a big deal. But you got to unlock it by being a member or tiers or whatever you got going on, and that's what sucks. That's what I don't like. I mean, I guess it's great on your side. If you got a business that can suck the life out of people month after month, I mean, that's a great business model. like a little tick on the side of their neck and just get bigger and bigger. And they wonder why they're, oh, where's all my blood going? Oh my God, why my finances falling? Oh, you got too many damn subscriptions. And are they worth the value? Most of the time, they're really not. I'm just bitching tonight. Dave likes the Milfy what? The Milfy van. Milf Drift event. You guys are chatting. We got 23 people hanging out, and we're not even looking at jars. We're sitting there talking the crap, aren't we? Who needs airbags with milfs like that? I'm sorry, I had a mental picture. It was there, and like, you've got to check out Dave the Squirrel, or Squirrely Dave, on episode 3. That routine. I'm just saying. Crypto Crick, I logged Mega today. Take profit 19 cents. I'll put it on my list. We'll take a look at that. CapCut is pretty good and simple. I was hesitant about putting it up because I put something that's called Shotcut on, and it was okay. But there's a world of difference between it and say CapCut. But today is the first day I've ever used it. But I'm using CapCut to help me on the other channel there, the new channel. Oh my God, what the hell am I doing? 3 damn channels. What the hell am I doing? What am I doing? This is crazy. It's got a work sequence, a workflow to it. If I got a lot of music needs to get out. I want to put it out there. Keep playing it here in the background and on the end screens. A simple one. I use Canva. I don't use them for video stuff though. I just use them for my thumbnails. Canva. I haven't even explored what all that they can do. But I've been using them ever since I started my channel for that. You pay about $15 a month for a CapCut. You like it? See, that's Premiere Pro is at least $60 a month, and then or you could buy the suite or something, some kind of bundle for $500 a year or something crazy. So then, what, $70 difference to get these all in with a gun to your head. They hook you and put a gun to your head. What are you gonna do? The Industry Pro, the standard, right? Or was. I like Premiere Pro, but damn, I don't like it that much. Pay that much for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to take a look at Mega, since one of you guys happened to mention Mega right there. Mega against the Turkish lira, is that what we're doing? How about the South Korean won? How about the good old US dollar? It's only on Coinbase. Who else has got it? Coinbase is late to the party. That's why I don't like to go to Coinbase. They are usually late to the party on getting anything. That's why we had the Coinbase effect. Everybody's waiting for their coin to hit Coinbase. We'll go. Is that Mega ETH? Is that the same thing, Mega ETH? I hope it is, because I see a chart over here on KuCoin. Oh, Bybit should be pretty good. Or not. Okay, so it may be just this old. Is it a very new coin? Maybe a very new coin, or we just don't, or it just got listed. That's what we can't really tell. I can't tell it. That could be either or. I'm just dreaming. Or that looks like a listing right there, like a new coin listing. Still got some work to do here on the 4. It's on the 4 hour. Still below the 9 moving average. Trying. It looks like it's trying to get a breakout, right? We got our first green candle here on the 4 hour. If we can hold it after a nice little indecision doji candle over here. The only problem is this is a curved line, so that makes it hard to draw trend lines, because the real one gives you quite a bit of wriggle room. Well, the real one really is the bigger one that we're looking at, and adjusted on this time frame for candle bodies. And there's still that big gap. 21 moving average is right there. Now we can be coming up to test that. That's 11.9 cents. We're at 11.2 cents, and you got to say, well, should I jump in early to make 8%? I don't know if it's worth it. What if it rolls over and does still a little bit of a more down? It looked good. It was at a nice little spot there, and yeah, that's good there too. So I think you might be a bottom here. Which in this case, I would do the same gosh darn thing. If you look at it in that perspective, you are in a good place to try to degen in, as long as you got some tight stops down here, right? And they can be tight when you're near a bottom, because you don't want to be going any lower. If it's going lower than what it did over here, you're probably wrong. So it's best to take that loss early. At least that's what we tell ourselves, but yet still find ourselves going in drawdown because we didn't do it. Do I get amen? I gotta check my accounts here. I've been busy. I haven't checked anything this week. We've had the moves out of Bitcoin, and I've been here locked up editing and stuff, and I'm missing out on stuff or sleeping because this good ass coffee keeps me up all night and crap. Let's come down to the degen part. So, did you just get in a long? And now it's up? Is that what it is? No, it might be. You might have got the bottom down there. You got in the zone. You're in the zone of opportunities. What's the zone of missed opportunities and regret? Because most people don't want to mess with anything when it's down here, or they get out quick. It's like a little, I was in it and out of it real quick. Like, then I'm like, really? You're in and out of it at the very freaking bottom, and you said, I'm done with it. Went up to $20. He said, no. Going up to half a penny was good for me. I'm not greedy. I just. Ooh, let me burn it. Oh my God, I sold it half a penny. Ah. Look at that gorgeous inverted head and shoulders right there. That looks like my ex-wife when I found her. Never mind. I don't have an ex-wife. You can't. I say crazy stuff. Look at that head and shoulders up. What's this? What's going on here, mister? Somehow, that just doesn't look as cool as I thought. Oh, there! That's what I was looking for. That guy. Yeah, I reckon upside down. I don't know. It doesn't work. Is the eyeballs wrong? What if you look the other way? I can't do it. I can't. All right, so we flipped the ribbon over here, and then we fanned out, right? Now it's time to see how far we can climb up before we get our ass handed back to us again. If that happens, right? But it's going to try. Wick to bodies, there's that steep trend line we got a nice breakout of. If you go bodies to bodies, then we got the other little half, This is where we had the most touches. That is the strongest trend line. And this is a valid trend line. They're both valid. You can play either one of them. You can be right while your neighbor is also right. It's crazy. That's how this works. But she's making a higher high, and looks like we could come down and retest that. That little area, this is on the 15-minute, right? 21 moving average area. Breaking through the cloud. That's good. Little sliver green. Hey, above the 9. I'm liking it. Oh, gosh, we got another one in a nice area. Wait a minute. I'm on a 50-minute time frame, liking what I'm seeing over here. I gotta remember what I saw on the bigger time frame. Are you? Possibly. I'm not. I don't know. Maybe. Short term, I like what I saw. Bigger term, I mean, it's got a chance. I would still want. I need that 9-moving average on the 4-hour before I get confident about anything for like a swing trade. Just because it hasn't formed any patterns. It haven't formed any formations, patterns or formations for a bottom. And those take a little time to do. But that's the best things to get into is when they actually, or if you find one that's formed and getting ready to break out, we should start seeing those. This one's just now kind of in the, hey, I'm just got here, buddy. Might hang out for a while. So keep that in mind with Mega. That's what this accumulation zone is for. That's a pretty decent one. It's not bad, right? Almost what, 10%, something like 12%. You can probably find some bad ones out there. Sometimes I'm amazed. I'll be something that looks just like this, and I'll pull this up and it's like 700%. What? This crazy tokenomics. 18 people are hanging out with the turkey. Thank you for being here. Let me come back to the chat. My wallet's a spaceship. Gonna have to come up with a slick video to take the crown. I'll rub it in. I have a slick video. Did it play? No, Ave did a really good job. I appreciate you for doing that, Ave. Try to give you a shout. I keep trying to get the video on over here on the show and play like you're in the intro, and I just haven't got it to. Haven't done that yet. Pizza rolls, ramen. There we go. That one's got a video too. So the where am I at? The market did the wave while I barely spoke. I asked the chart, are you real? So man, I'm blowing up the AI. I can't use it for thumbnails anymore for right now. I have to do it my old-fashioned way. My original method over here, especially I ran out of time. I think I've killed the AI. Over here in the I got playlist, but there is a music video one over here. That stuff is slowly making its way over to the other channel. So I'm not posting any more of these over here, but some of these songs are, if I can show them, there's several. Can you pull this? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, Crypto Munchies is over here with Pizza Rose, dancing Pizza Rose and stuff like that. But yeah. All right, so come back to the chat, get us back on track. Tired out today. I feel that way too, and the editing doesn't help. Hopping into the Milfy van and rolling to McDonald's, says PMO. What do you use to make the AI videos, images? I know you have post a lot of times. I'll write it down there. I just use Grok. Just mostly use Grok. It's got its limitations and drift. It's got a lot of drift. Oh my god. Yeah, I know this one. But yeah, that's basically what I'm using. It's gotten a lot better. A lot of them getting a lot better. I've got I want to say Higgsfield. I've got Higgsfield, but I haven't really ever. I've used it twice since I've had it, so I'm like, well, that's a waste. I mean, I need to be using it. I probably should go over and do it. In my opinion, if you want the smartest one, the one that's really sharp and catches the mistakes that others make, and the one, if you have an idea that it didn't think of, I mean, it spurs on it to get another idea that you didn't think of, and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. We're doing something. It's Claude. And he's really good at coding. And I think he can do a lot of other stuff too. But it's the more expensive one to use. You get downtime sooner using it, you know. Now you got to wait 3 hours or whatever to come back for it to reset, or however things work. But that to me is the and then Grok. I get pissed at Grok all the time because Grok will grift and then say, I'm sorry, that was my fault. I take real responsibility. I will not do that again. Never, ever. And then 5 minutes later, we're like, oh my God, we just got out of this freaking rabbit hole. How the hell did we get back here? That's my bad. I take full responsibility. I swear, I'm writing rules down. We won't do it. And sometimes it gets to a point, the longer the conversations go on, the more janky it gets and forgetful the Grok gets and gets away, and then things start getting out. And Higgsfield, I ain't got to play around, but Higgsfield's got, you have access to everything, seed dance and all that. But I'm not trying to, it's a lot to tell you. A little here and little, I'm a boomer turkey. little by little. Grok is cutting my credits too soon. Throttles to yeah. See, and I've noticed that with Grok too. I'm meeting the quotas a lot earlier. Of course, I'm using it a lot more. Pissing me, yeah. I know exactly what you mean, man. I know exactly. That's exactly what I've been going through today. So I can only, and then that limits to what we can do and put out. But I will say this: I was using Claude to help me out with some stuff, and I went the extra limits. You know, where you can buy, because I got where it can do extra credits. And I'm thinking, okay, this is so much and so much. That stuff added up more than I expected. So I backed off of Claude. Because I don't want $1,000 bill to show. It's like back in the day when my neighbors ran up like $900 calling those 976 numbers back in the old day. Oh, that's my grandpa's friend. That's right. That's a story I heard my grandpa say. Sometimes I get confused. But yeah, my grandpa's or one of his friends got in trouble for that. I don't ever really use AI. I just use it for design and stuff. I don't know if I trust it for anything else. I would like to. I've used it for coding. That was kind of cool to kind of get the bots up and going and everything over in the trading group. And it's helped me a lot with, if you noticed, I got timestamps. If you've ever looked at my description over on my channel, if I can get back to it, I'm on it on the live streams. Other than last night, it goofed up on last night. I don't know. And this might be something that you might want to do, Joe, because it's just a little script I run here locally. And OBS records it. That's been the easiest way. It took a little bit to set up, but it's been worth it. But it gives me a summary, and it breaks down what I'm talking about, and then it's able to come over here and then do the time frames. And this is not even the best thing, but it recognizes what patterns I'm talking about, everything that I do. I mean, it's trained to recognize me. But even sometimes some of the topics that we talk about, I've noticed that lately. I was trying to hoping I would click on one of those guys, maybe this one. It breaks down all the trade setups and everything, and then daily channel structure, Fibonacci. It just does everything a lot better than what I do, because I hated doing timestamps. And then it gets my key trade setups and targets and breaks it all down, and it's auto generated by Road Dawg AI, and it's just a little script I got local on my computer in Python that goes through and does all of that, working with, I think, ChatGPT. I don't know, I haven't had a pay as you go kind of thing. It's really cheap. And I haven't had to top it up but once, but I was somehow overusing it. I know how to use it, and I've created some images, but I don't ever really use it regularly. Finding myself using it more and more with, well, you see, a lot of stuff going on. I'm doing too much. Google, they're good, but their logo's on everything. Oh, is it? Sora was like that when it first came out, right? I don't know if it still is now. It's all good stuff, but there's always those Sora things. Make some money so you can tip me and the dogs. Lols, says I know, man. This job doesn't pay crap. It doesn't. It is so hard to grow a gosh darn channel. Well, look at all that red. Buying time. Well, you're doing pretty good for being a boomer. I don't know any of that stuff. It's a little by little. Just little by little. We have to learn all this stuff. It helps. Probably. But it helps. I'm trying. You can get a better workflow for some stuff, and then we can do some stuff now with AI that you couldn't do with Canva a couple of years ago, right? But yeah, but the whole show. Where the hell is it? No wonder nobody can find the damn thing. I'm on the wrong damn channel. I forget which channel. Oh my God, it's late at night. So yeah, this whole thing, 23-minute episode over here. And I think episode 3 is a little bit longer over here because I've got some more material. I mean, it's other than what Avi did there. Everything that I did, this is all grok. And not very much editing. You guys haven't seen Jenny and the show. You should go check it out, and the commercials. And so the next one. Oh, stop it! You're making me dizzy. Where's squirrel? Oh, is that the moment? Is this the moment? Is this one of the moments? I get stuck looking at it. Oh, it's not going to do it. Probably don't want to do it here on the show anyway. It's nothing. It's just a cheap thrill. All right. Man, this show's went boomers are not doomers. I'm a boomer also. Actually, I looked at my show metrics and we have a mature crowd, and I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I think it's cool how we just kind of team up. Joe, you can do it. Oh my God, those squirrel shorts are hilarious. Thank you. I haven't really got any feedback. They haven't caught on. The algorithm's not picked me up. I don't know if it'll ever pick me up. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels here on YouTube. Let's take a look at ladies. And I'm off my game today. I'm just tired. I'm normally looking for altcoins and finding things. I'm just everywhere today, right? My bad. I apologize. But we've been going an hour and a half. We'll take another look at Bitcoin here. This is ladies on the 4 hour having another good day on the same sport. Why does this? No, is this it? It looks different for some. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to zoom out. Still hanging. It likes to hang. It's a hanger. Just need to start seeing some higher highs, right? Let me get that price tag out of the way. Now we can start working on drawing an upper trend line. You can see we got all this room to play with if we wanted to. Or if it wants to. You got this. It hasn't come down to test this area for support, so that's good. So you got to break out. Volume's not really what it should be, but hey. And then you still got this little area that we can play around with. I see it just kind of, trying to. I think it's trying to hit this as support.
I said it's called vibes,
so,
bro.
That's what it looks like today, and I predict tomorrow will probably be a lot of the same. But hey, it is what it is.
I'm high as a Satoshi, floating through the charts, munchies.
Meanwhile, I'm going to go through some coins real quick here in the 4 hour. I'm just going to go through my list over here. We're going to do a quick flurry. Nice. I like this. It's a river. I can't believe I'm saying this. What was that? What was that? Was that a hit? Oh, a hit. I had to wait. Well, that worked. I kind of like what I'm seeing here for river. Just a mid play. An accumulation zone. Let's see if we can get back up to $9 right over there. Retest this area over here and these guys. The 750 is one of the areas I'll be looking for short term right there. Let me dial it in a little bit better. 768, somewhere through there. Testing this little triangle-y shaped thing over here. Testing where we lost that, came down. That's where I think we could be headed. We got Zcash. Zcash. Look, it's a 618. All right, it's a question time on Zcash. What's it doing? Is it making a shoulder, head and shoulder to the down? Because it could be. It could be head and shoulders. This is where you want to look for them. Is at the top. You don't want to look for them at bottoms, although I see people do that all the time here on YouTube. I'm like, All right. One of these days, you're going to figure out that it doesn't work out nearly as good as you thought it was going to for a reason. But you got a nice trend line. It's finding support. 50 moving average, 4 hour. 9 moving average is doing a U-turn. You would think we're trying to go short or do something like that. Even the cloud is like, man, I'm ready to suck this thing in and just throw it down. Just body slam it down to the mat and just jump on it. Count of 3, it's gone.
Who you selling to? I'm slinging.
But the moving averages are saying, again, kind of like what you on Solana, I still want to take you up higher. So bouncing off this yellow line, I'll have to double check it, but that should be a 618. It's always good to go double check. Sometimes the turkey gets a little saucy over here, I guess. And then I'm reminded of this gorgeous little harmonic that I would say you played out. It did play out. It came to the first target. The fact that it's knocked out this first target, it's due for a little break, right? A breather, right? But it ain't doing it yet. And I'm looking on the daily, and this looks like, man, you above that 9 moving average on the daily. I cannot say anything bearish about you, unless I'm just trying to front run or be hopeful that those smaller time frames are telling me the truth. But right now we got a green candle support on the 9 moving average. That's hard to ignore. Trend line changed over here too. Gave us some more downside room area to play with. But 4 hour looks good. Daily looks good. A few scary signs just to be cautious on over here. But basically, I think Zcash is. We got some higher target areas. Where are they? Next guy, I mean, one of them's touching the A point over here, 762. Sounds crazy because we were down here at $220 something. I'm saying, let's see if it does a double bottom, type 2 return. Harmonic, I'm playing it. I think you can do something. And XRP's doing the same thing, but we haven't seen the same results, though, have we? But XRP's is one of them. Several of them are in these things. I think even trying to remember if Monero is or not. 1 zone, 2 zone, 3 zone. You would think she'd be giving a pullback. Let's get to Elliot what he says. Elliot thinks he's got another wave up. All right, I'm just seeing the weird ass way you're counting that. Okay, but he doesn't know how far she's going to retrace. Right now, she's not retracing. Right now, it's like, oh well, I called it. Elliot's saying, look, I called it right here. He's calling every level to the up and down side, which is fine if you know how to read it. Right now, it seems like this first little area in there is holding, so I ain't going to bitch about it. All right, crackhead Elliot. Ladies and gentlemen, 18 people, the turkey is tired. The turkey needs to freaking just go to bed. Probably won't, but he needs to. Probably sit here and watch more YouTube tonight. Crazy. But the turkey's freaking tired. I apologize for if I've the shows, but we've talked some, we shared some. I've got to shield my new channels over here with 18 subscribers. Thank you very much. I love you guys if you're doing that. And the very new channel, which is not showing up over here. Oh my God, I shield this too. 58 subscribers on Road Dawg Topic, where the official releases are happening. Haven't put one out there. I'm just saying they went over to the new one, which now I can't even freaking find. Why?
I said this time is fine.
It's so new. I can't even find my new damn channel with that type in. Defcoin Records is the name of it. Right here. Links are in the description somewhere. I'll put them in there again because I'm going to shield it. These are just some quick songs. Put them on your playlist. Visualizers. If you're into that thing. 7 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm getting some traction over here. But I'll be putting some stuff out of there. Crypto Music TV. Where music videos are. And of course, we do have the first music video championship contest. I think on YouTube. Maybe ever. Maybe breaking records here, people. I don't know. It's not famous yet, though. It needs some more people to give it some traction to get out there. But it made history. Go vote! Gosh darn it, you got to vote for the winner. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you for being here and putting up with the turkey antics tonight and the squirrel head brain. I'll catch you on the end screen. Listen to cool music. And if you got any, we catch up over there in the chat and charts. Gotta end it sometime, man. I can go forever. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Bottom. Now you're talking my language.
I hit the
know.
ball too hard, now my wallet's floating off the couch. Sats are doing donuts, screaming, bro, we're heading south.
Milk coin.
My ledger just grew thrusters, it's blasting through the roof. I'm trying to hit the brakes, but my thumb's
I meant to look at Rave.
Houston, we have a problem.
The 520.
My portfolio's gone rogue.
It doesn't want to right now. Here on the 4 hour, that 9 moving average. Wait a minute. On the 4 hour, the 9 moving average is saying, hell no. I mean, the cloud's right there ready to swallow it up if it wants to come in and push it down, right? Even further. But the 50 moving average on the 4 hour, the 9 did a U-turn. That's bullish. We're skimming off the old Ichimoku cloud. That happens sometimes. It doesn't suck you in. You ricochet off of it. But that's strong. And now we're taking over the 21. This is strong. I don't see anything bearish about this yet, unless it's going to do the lower high and then do the whole head and shoulders thing. But this is some strong momentum. It ain't going to happen now. I think it's coming back up to test $600. So we play it local, and let's see if we can get up here. $600 again. Now, from there, maybe it comes down. But if we get the 9 crossing the 21, it's going to keep on going and probably take out this high. And we might be looking at these bigger targets. We zoom out on, which is the next major one, really, to be shooting for is $750 for Zcash. Take it, it may not come all at once, people. May not come all at once, but I'm playing it up to there. Taking profits when I can and buying more when I can. She's above the 9 on the daily. I can't say anything bad about it.
Blasting off the couch, sats are in the cockpit yelling, pointed to the moon. My wallet's a spaceship. I'm never coming down. The spaceship never coming down.
Thank you, Strega. I don't get to say it enough, but thank you, man. I saw you cheating on me with the meat Damians. It broke my little heart, Strega. Oh my God. I'm playing. I appreciate you, Strega.
Son of a bitch, give me a trade. One more night, this couldn't get me more down. I'm wired, my keys is gone. The whole damn ledger says I'm broke bound.
I want to see what this video looks like with it.
Well, I put it all on a meme coin call. Watched it pump up, then I watched it fall. The day was anonymous, the lick was thin, but the dream was real and I was all the way in. I told my wife I'd be home for supper, but I opened the app and I liquidated all the way to hell. Son of a bitch, give me one more shot, cause I cannot stop till I lose what I ain't got. S-O-L.
Hi, hell, I'm trying to find the chorus. I'm trying to time it. I'm not in what.
Yeah, 10 years later.
Ah.
Let's do
Streaming.
this. Yeah, 10 years later. Let's do this.
Walked in the gym like I was
I have standards. I don't watch BitBoy.
Rolex shining, portfolio looking heinous. Sarah from chem class.
I don't think the
hit me
video-
with
the audio
that,
comes
what
through
you up
here.
to? I said I trade crypto full time.
Damn,
She
BitBoy,
said,
though.
"Oh, cool." The vibe
BitBoy. I was, you know, I was thinking about him today because to me, Squirrely Dave reminds me of BitBoy. I don't, in the appearance or something, at some points he reminds me of BitBoy. I don't know. I can't explain why. It just makes me think of BitBoy. BitBoy is not.
I swear I'm doing great.
I don't know the full truth behind it, but the information that I got is that, well, he has a guardian right now, and not really in control of his decisions right now. That's what ego does. I'm wondering if it'll happen to somebody else out here that's got an ego. His ego's not as big as BitBoy's, but that gives it a close run.
I'm doing great. I swear I'm doing great. I swear I'm doing great. They all got real jobs.
The ego comes into position, comes in play, and then ooh, that's when everything goes downhill right there.
And a list of broken things. My little sister filmed it for the family group chat. Now I'm viral as the cousin who still lives like that. I'm doing great at the reunion, living the dream. Tell my therapist I said hi when you see her on the screen. Yeah, I'm doing great, just one more cycle away from the Lambo and the private jet, or at least that's what I say.
This is awesome.
Mail.
I love that.
Anybody want to see my NFT collection? No. Cool,
It's just a lot of pop culture here. Classic pop culture just all rolled into one. It's just awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this turkey has got... She's a baddie. This turkey has got to go to sleep tonight. Hopefully with that baddie. I got lost for words. Anyway, good night, everybody. God bless you. Trade carefully. I'll see you tomorrow night. Hopefully well rested and ready to take on these charts again. That blonde hair is killing me. Hello, darn it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the next one. God bless. Jesus loves you. And turkey out. Jungle Love.
Baby, you look your best.